Hi, I'm Chloe, and let me ask you this. Is your band looking for more exposure? Do you need more Facebook fans? Our professional team has experience, and we can assure you that you will get the best services. Check out our past work.
Hey yo, it's your boy Ngo. In business, it's important to understand what your competition is doing, because if they're making moves, you want to know about it. Maybe they have some strategic advantage, and the sooner you know about it, then the better you can react towards it. So in any given industry, there's always this competition spying going on. Apple has spies inside of Samsung. McDonald's has spies inside of Burger King. So that takes me back to affiliate marketing, where if you're running a campaign, you want to know what your competitors are doing. I remember when I first started, I did a lot of spying, and when I did spying, it was very inefficient because I would have all these different websites that I would spy on. I would have to do it by hand. And if I want to spy internationally, I would have to sign up for a VPN, like Strong VPN. And once I get this data, I had a spreadsheet. So I would have the spreadsheet, here's this affiliate, I would track everything down. Like here's his affiliate ID, the affiliate network he's using, the landing page he's using, the offer he's using. So you can imagine how time consuming this entire process is. It was very helpful because sometimes I would spy on someone and I would find out something, implement something in my campaign that would make me a lot of money. Like maybe this guy has an angle that I'm not using, or maybe they're promoting this offer that just came out and I didn't know about it. So spying is pretty much an essential part of business. And if you're a brand new affiliate marketer, I know you can have a lot of ADD, information overload, as to what's hot or what should you be running. So one easy way to do that is to do some competition spying, where if you spy and you can see that this guy, he's everywhere and he's promoting this offer, well, chances are they're making money, because no one's going to be promoting something for several weeks at a time if they're not making any money. So if you can see what they're doing, you can see their funnel, you can replicate their funnel, then that gives you a better start than starting from scratch. One thing I always tell people is imitate, then innovate. So sometimes in my campaigns, I will copy what someone else did, but I will try to improve upon it. Because if you're doing the exact same thing as someone else, then, what's your competitive advantage over them? So one thing that's been great the past few years is the emergence of different software that automate the process and make this a lot easier. There's been a lot of tools over the years, but there's one tool that has really impressed me. It impressed me so much that for the first year it came out, I didn't want to promote it or talk about it because I thought it would really change affiliate marketing for the worse. This tool is AdPlexity. I've been talking about them for the past several months. What really impresses me is they keep innovating, they keep adding on features. Now, there's been a lot of different tools in the past, but their problems is, number one, their filtering system is pretty bad. I would sign up for a tool, let's say it costs $200, and man, there's all these Netflix ads, Amazon ads, and I don't really care about that stuff. I care about affiliate marketing ads, so they didn't really have a good way to filter things. Second thing is, a lot of top affiliates actually know how to bypass these spy tools. Whereas AdPlexity, because they're founded by affiliate themselves, they really know a lot of tricks that affiliates use. So I like AdPlexity because not only do they have a great filtering system, but they really capture a lot of what's working out there. And in regards to their filtering system, you can filter by the affiliate networks. You can filter by site placements. So you spy on someone, you can actually figure out what site placements they're using. So rather than starting from scratch and spending all this money on bot traffic, dirty traffic, you just start straight with hypothetically what's making money. So today, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about AdPlexity. We also have a very special guest. I have the founder of AdPlexity. His name is Ziga. He's going to be joining me in a few minutes in a share screening session. So we're going to walk through AdPlexity. We're going to share with best practices. I'm going to grill him on his history. I'm going to grill him on some tips that maybe you guys don't know, because he knows the software better than anyone else. So maybe he has some ideas that you guys don't know about. And I'm going to ask him some questions like, how does he feel that this affects the industry? Has it made it worse? Has it made it better? How can, if there's spy tools everywhere, how can affiliates differentiate themselves? And hopefully at the end of it, you guys will know what a spy tool is, how to use one, best practices. And stick around. At the end of the video, I have a special discount for you guys. Spy tools can be a little bit expensive. I think AdPlexity is about 150 bucks a month. So we do have a coupon just for you guys. So you sign up, then you'll get a discount and you can start using that tool to help you make more money. All right, let's get into it. All right, welcome. So today I'm very excited to introduce you guys to a very special guest. His name is Ziga. So thanks for coming on and recording a video with me, Ziga.
Thank you for inviting me over.
So Ziga, normally whenever I interview people, I'm pretty familiar with them, but this is the first time we've talked. And whenever I interview people, I like to Google them to find out some information. And there's really not a lot of information about you. You don't really do a lot of interviews and stuff. So I just want to thank you for coming on, just because it seems like you don't do a lot of interviews.
Thank you for inviting me over.
Okay, so here's what we're doing today. A lot of my audience, they love spy tools. And AdPlexity is one of the top spy tools that I recommend out there. So I want to get you on to just understand you. You're the founder. I want to know more about your background, and then we can go into the tool and give people some information. How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, Ziga. So first of all, tell me a little bit about yourself. Obviously, you started AdPlexity. The first question is, are you just a programmer, or were you an affiliate marketer before you started AdPlexity?
So my story goes back to 2010. I was actually introduced to affiliate marketing quite randomly by a random person. He was like, hey, if you get people to sign up to that link, you're going to get paid $1.50 for every sign up.
Yep.
So I started with free traffic. My goal was just to put my link to places where where many people are going to see it. I was 15 at that time, and the thing with free traffic, it worked really well.
Yep.
I think that my biggest day was 5 figures. So imagine, 5 figures of profit, because the traffic was free, so it was pure profit.
Wow.
So imagine a 15-year-old boy who was just like majority of people, thought, okay, go to school, get good grades, you're going to get a good job after that. So
What country are you from?
I'm from Slovenia.
Slovenia. So,
yeah.
5 figures a month in Slovenia is a lot of money.
It was 5 figures a day. So yeah, that's almost a yearly salary in our country.
Wow.
Yeah. So that campaigns at that time, they gave me 2 things. So the first and the most important was it gave me huge motivation. So even when the things got rough, I still had in my heart, to pursue it. So I never quit, because I saw what is possible with affiliate marketing. And the second thing is, it gave me also quite a huge budget to keep on testing things. So after a while, the free traffic thing, it had quite even more paid traffic. So eventually, I switched to paid traffic, and I started pretty basically. But eventually, I got to know trackers, optimizations, and so on. So yeah, that's pretty much my story. As you mentioned earlier, I was quite guy in the shadows up to recently.
Yep.
And the reason why I came out publicly is because I found out that how valuable networking can be for you and your business when you are networking with like-minded people.
Yeah. I mean, if you're behind the scenes, then no one knows you to network with you. Whereas, with me in particular, when I start building a brand, I start getting more deal flow, more opportunities, and I start, meeting some very interesting people. So, all right, at this point, you're making some money in affiliate marketing. What made you decide to start AdPlexity? Why not just keep running campaigns?
Yeah, so the thing was, I was doing affiliate marketing just for the money. So after I made a certain amount of money, instead of blowing it on expensive stuff and so on, I rather ask myself, is that really what do you want to continue doing? And answer in my case, it was no. To be honest, I didn't really like the stuff we were promoting. So yeah, I always wanted to have own product, something that other people would love using. So I decided I would start something. And also another thing is that AdPlexity was initially done for internal purposes. So that's how we started it. And then I saw that it's better than majority of than other options on the market. So I thought, okay, let's release it and let's make some money with it. And yeah, it turned out to be much bigger than I expected.
So that's a lot of great businesses out there started the same way you started, scratching your own itch, where a lot of tools were actually developed internally. So my question is, Ziga, are you a programmer? Did you create this yourself, or did you just hire some programmers and you directed them to make it?
I do have technical knowledge, but I didn't create it myself. At that point, I had enough money, to just hire people that are smarter than me. So that's the way I went.
That's very motivational, because I've always wanted to start a SaaS tool, but I have some limiting beliefs because I don't know how to program. I don't know anything. But you're proof that you don't need to know how to program to create an amazing product. You just need the vision, and you need a lot of money to hire the right people. So,
well, my technical knowledge helped me a little. I will admit that, but even without it, I could probably start it as well.
Excellent. Okay, so there are a lot of spy tools out there on the market. They come and go all the time. I remember, the first time I saw AdPlexity, the first thing that came to my head was, wow, this is so good. And the second thing, I'm not going to share with my blog. I'm not going to share with anybody because it's so good. It's like it just creates more competition because it reveals a lot of things that other spy tools didn't. So in your own words, what makes AdPlexity better than other spy tools on the market?
Well, we came up with a bunch of features, because the thing is, AdPlexity was created by things I couldn't do with other tools. So it was actually created by affiliate marketers for other affiliate marketers. And yeah, at this point, because we are so big, we can afford to spend more and to give you guys more data, have proper teams in setup to manage them, and so on.
Something I like about AdPlexity is obviously you guys are doing well financially, but what I like is you're reinvesting the money to make AdPlexity better and better. It feels like every month there's a new feature added on it. So I really like that about the tool.
Yeah, thank you.
So, okay, next question is, let's say someone's a newbie. Okay, someone's brand new to affiliate marketing. And when someone's a newbie, they probably have limited funds, and there's a lot of different things they can invest in. They have to invest in traffic. They have to invest in volume, a tracker. Maybe they can invest in a private forum like Stack That Money. And then there's also I think maybe another, another several, 150, 200 bucks for AdPlexity. So do you think AdPlexity is worth it for someone that is brand new to affiliate marketing, and why?
Yes, I would say that good tools are even more critical for a newbie. And the reason is, if you don't have a proper spy tool, if you don't have a proper tracker, if you don't sign up to forums where you can learn, you are just going to just burn the whole budget away, because you are not going to know what's working well for others, what's doing well. You are a newbie, you don't know anything. And my advice to people who don't have budget big enough is just to increase it. because my approach in life was always to look for ways how to make money, not how to save it. And it worked really well for me.
Yeah, I agree with Ziga. I think there's a quote I really like. The worst way to learn something is through trial and error. The most expensive way to learn something is through trial and error. So I always tell people imitate and innovate, because if you go on a spy tool and you're trying to do mobile, you can just straight up see what offers, what landing pages everyone else is using. So you're going to save a lot of money. So just don't think of the tool as you're spending money. Think of it as an investment. So great answer. So next question is, a lot of the more experienced affiliate marketers don't like your tool. They think you've kind of ruined affiliate marketing because the spy tool, yes, there's been spy tools before, but there's never been a spy tool that is this detailed and accurate. So do you feel that AdPlexity helps or hurts affiliate marketing? Because some people argue that now affiliate marketers just copy and paste, and it has hurt the creativity. So what do you think about that?
Well, the thing is, we as human beings, we try to get by with least effort possible. So definitely some people just, went to AdPlexity and they are ripping campaigns. However, that approach is completely wrong. It's not as easy as just going to AdPlexity, take the campaign, plug it into traffic source and make 5 figures a day. It's just not going to work. So the right approach is, as you mentioned earlier, is to use it as inspiration so you can learn from it. So, okay, let's say you find a cool landing page. You should at least try to run it in other geo, or you could try another offer, and so on. Because if you want to get to the 5-figure days or even more, you definitely can be just copying it.
Okay, great answer. So my question is this. So a lot of newbies have asked me, and I'm curious what your answer is. They say, Charles, I got AdPlexity, I did a search, and I'm using the same landing page that the top guys are using. Why is it that they're making 5 figures a day and I can't even get the same campaign profitable if I'm using the same traffic source and the same landing page? What is separating them for me? So I have an idea. I'm curious what your answer is.
Yeah, we also get that question a lot. The answer is because the original affiliate has an edge. So he knows optimal bids. He narrowed down targeting perfectly. He has payout bump, or he has access to private offer, which you don't. And also the thing is, a good campaign is not a good campaign forever. So most likely by the time you found it, it's not fresh.
It's like there's a lot of banner blindness, or maybe the affiliate, they were on it several weeks ago and they got the exclusive on an offer now. Or maybe they bought all the good placements, so they got it at a discount. There's a lot of things, basically, yes, you may have the same traffic source, you may have the same landing page, but there's a lot of other levers in getting the campaign profitable. And, just because you have the same traffic source, let's just say everyone's using Facebook. But obviously there's a big difference in how someone uses Facebook that has been doing it for 5 years and someone that's been doing it for 5 days. So just because you're using PopCash and the super affiliate is using PopCash doesn't mean you can get as profitable as they are, because they're doing a lot of things that you may not notice.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. So I got one more question. So man, I'm getting this question all the time, so I want to ask you directly. A lot of people like Facebook. A lot of people are doing e-commerce. A lot of people are doing Facebook. And, AdPlexity is most known for display, mobile, and native. So a lot of spy tools for Facebook have gone down, such as Which Ad Works. So my question is, are there any plans for AdPlexity to get into e-commerce spying or Facebook spying?
We also get that request a lot. However, we can't do it because of the legal issues. So the answer is no. However, shortly, soon we are releasing an e-commerce branch, which is going to be mainly for people who are doing e-com on Facebook, and it's going to be much better than data from Facebook spy tools.
Wow. Okay, so to sum it up, there will not be a AdPlexity version of Facebook just because Ziga doesn't want to get sued. There's a lot of legal stuff, and Mark Zuckerberg has a lot of money. However, he has something in the works for spying on e-commerce. So do you have an estimate of that, when that's going to be out?
Probably 2 months.
2 months.
We are now beta testing it, but we plan to release it in 2 months.
All right. If you need another beta tester, I'm the man. Okay, so thanks. I mean, that's a lot of questions I gave you, and a lot of those questions were not easy questions. So I want to thank you for being honest and being willing to answer those questions. So now for the people that are watching this, they want to see what AdPlexity is. They want some tips on AdPlexity. So I'm going to switch the screen over to a screen share and just show you guys what AdPlexity is and give you guys some tips. I'm going to just kind of walk through AdPlexity and give some tips. Obviously, Ziga knows the tool better than me since he's the owner. So if you want to give any other tips, feel free to jump in. So basically, this is the mobile version. AdPlexity has 3 different versions. They have display, they have mobile, they have native. So one tip I want to give right off the bat is I notice a lot of people that do native will maybe sign up only for spying on native. Or if you're doing mobile, you'll sign up only for mobile. One easy way to get angles is to see what's working on a different traffic source and bring it to your traffic source. So here's an example. I do a lot of Facebook, and AdPlexity doesn't have a Facebook spy tool. But something I like to do is I like to go into AdPlexity Native, look at some of the offers that are running on AdPlexity Native, and then I can bring the angles or some of the images or inspiration over to Facebook because no one's doing it on Facebook. So that's just one tip I can give you. Don't just spy on only your traffic source. You can get a lot of different ideas from other traffic sources. So next is Ziga mentioned something about being careful about spying on old campaigns. Just because something made a lot of money several months ago, 5 months ago, doesn't mean you can make money now because maybe the publisher is not active anymore, or maybe the offer is not hot, or maybe there's a lot of competition. So whenever I spy, I like to go here. I like to go to the filter. And, maybe last 7 days, I think last 7 days is pretty good. So now we're spying on mobile. Let's see what's hot the last 7 days. And over here, this is really cool. But if you are on a traffic source that has, let's just say your affiliate manager says, hey, this mobile offer in Spain is really hot. So one great feature is if you go down here, you can click Spain, and boom, you get nothing but Spain. And now there's another problem over here. So like a lot of other spy tools, why I don't like other spy tools is you get a lot of irrelevant ads. Like I don't care what Netflix is doing. I don't care what Amazon is doing. So what really sets Ziga's tools apart is if you go down here, you could just search by volume. See, because if affiliates are using volume, they're using AdBridge, they're using Thrive. Some other thing you can do is if you're focusing on a specific traffic source like propeller ads, you can click here. So what I did right here is, so I have ads in Spain, targeting Pop Cash, and using volume. So you guys can see what's working here. So right now, you can see that vouchers, iPhone sweepstakes, this wheel landing page is doing pretty well. So I'm not saying if you copy that it's going to make money, but this landing page, this offer, this vertical should definitely be in your rotation. So another great feature is let's click here. So we actually clicked the landing page. So this is what separates AdPlexity from everyone else. They have a lot of deep data. So number one is if you go over here, you can download the landing page itself. Don't you have a new feature? So can you tell us more about downloading the landing page, Ziga?
Yeah, it's When you press this button, you're going to get zip archive, which has every resource included. So this means images, JavaScript, and so on. So you can just download it and it's complete. You can just upload it, edit it, and that's it. Before you had to send the screenshot to the designers, to the coders, so they would have to code it for you. But now you can just download it with a single click.
Something else that's pretty cool is I just pressed one button, show more ads by this advertiser. So this advertiser here, not only is he testing this, but if you see that he's profitable, he's running ads everywhere, you could also see what other offers, what other landing pages, what other countries that they're running. So man, I remember when I first started affiliate marketing like 9-10 years ago, whenever I manually spied, I had a huge Excel spreadsheet and I had to do everything manually. So to have something like this is such a godsend. So over here, you can see that they're targeting a lot of Android phones. So maybe when you start the campaign, you can just skip iPhone and go straight to Android. Over here, there's a lot of data on their publishers. If you're doing like PopCash or whatever it is, then you can straight up target the placements. So this is going to save you a lot of money, because the problem with a lot of native and mobile traffic sources, they have a lot of low quality traffic. They have a lot of bot traffic, a lot of fake traffic. So you're going to have to spend a lot of money to weed them out. But what you can do is you can just do a lot of research and compile a list of different placements and start running on them immediately. So at least you know that this is not bot traffic if this guy is running there all the time. And then over here, you can see what other stuff he's doing. So he's focusing on a lot of propeller ads. But if you see, maybe you can start with propeller ads, but then if another advertiser has ad cache or some of these other traffic sources, it's a really easy way for you to scale. So can you tell us about the favorites?
It's just, if you see a good campaign, you just save it to favorites, so you can find it faster later. So you don't have to save the link to that in Notepad or whatever.
Okay, so I go here and press the star, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to press the star, press a star, press a star, go to favorites. Pretty cool. That way I don't have to remember these actual landing pages. I just press favorite. It's like a bookmark, pretty much. Bookmark your favorite landing pages. Yeah. Excellent. Over here, so a lot of people don't actually go here, but if you go here, they actually have a really nice blog post that gives you a lot of different tutorials and advice on becoming a more successful affiliate using their spy tool. So is there any other features I didn't mention that you want to share with the audience? That, let's just say, what is a feature that is really powerful in AdPlexity that most affiliates are not using?
Well, I would say it's by advertiser search. You showed it briefly before. However, most people use it wrongly. Most common scenario is that some affiliate he wants to promote some offer from a certain network, and they would get a tracking link to that offer. So they would put that traffic link to the by advertiser search. They will find some results. However, those results will be limited. Yep. So what you should do is that you shouldn't search by tracking link of affiliate network. However, you should search by offer domain, offer URL, because by doing that, you are also going to get results about the same offer, but also from the other affiliate networks.
Yep. So, okay. So here's what Ziga is saying. Searching by the advertiser means this. If you just search by the affiliate, then you're limited to the affiliate's landing pages. But if you can get the URL of the actual offer you're doing. So let's just say, everyone's promoting iPhone, right? And let's just go to the top iPhone advertiser. Take that URL, stick that URL in here, and it's going to show every single affiliate that's promoting it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then from there, you can reverse engineer. Not only do you have the landing pages, but what traffic sources, what placement IDs, what day of the week that they want to promote it. So if you're brand new to affiliate marketing, are you guys starting to see the value of this tool? Because if you just want to start everything from scratch, you can. It's just going to be very, very expensive to figure out what's working. Whereas with this, for whatever the price is, you learn a lot of that data. Now, of course, is not a guarantee. Like you just can't spend it and copy and paste and you're going to buy a Lamborghini. However, the difference is you invest the money, then you save a lot of money because you don't have to lose all the money trying to figure this stuff out. So awesome. Is there any other features my audience should know about?
I think you covered pretty much everything. I would say that everyone should read the tutorial which you showed, because most of people skip it and they don't use the tool up to its full potential. So the first thing you do after you sign up to AdPlexity, read the tutorial, read about the search modes, so you can use it to its full potential.
Excellent. So make sure you guys read this. It's going to be sign up for AdPlexity, go to the tutorial. So one more question. I mentioned earlier that AdPlexity is always improving. You know, every month I log in, there's like a new feature. Can you give us a sneak preview in, you know, this year or next year, what features are you looking towards adding? So I know you have the e-commerce spying coming out soon, within 2 months. Is there anything else you guys are looking to improve?
Well, we are always interested in using technology in order to show more relevant results. So we will be adding a bunch of new stuff, which is going to improve the tool. For example, recently we added to the native tool, we added search mode called by image. Mm-hmm. So what you can do is that you can visually describe the campaigns which you are interested in. So you can say, okay, show me campaigns related to cash. So you would type in cash and it would show you the banners, the creatives which have money on them.
Wow. Is that completely software, or do you have people in the back that tag some of this stuff manually? Like,
no, it's completely automatic.
Wow, I didn't know that was possible. I need to learn some technical skills. So, all right. So I think that's it for the interview. I want to point something out, guys, that I talked to Ziga right before this. And if you are interested in AdPlexity, we're going to run a offer for a few days that's going to give you the most discount possible. So I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but after this video is over, I'm going to have a link. I'm going to show you guys where to go. It is time sensitive. So it's going to have all the details. So thanks, Ziga, for giving this discount to my audience. So you guys should just sign up and see what you think. But you know, I don't think you're going to cancel, because this is a very, very powerful thing. And I think in affiliate marketing, you know, you need a tracker, you need a server, and I think I can confidently say on top of that, you also need a spy tool to figure out what to actually do. Like you can't just rely on an affiliate manager and ask them what's hot. Like you can't just rely on your affiliate manager. You can't just rely on private forums. Like all those are good, but I'm saying you have to do your research and you need as much information as possible. So you talk to your affiliate manager, you talk to your other friends, you sign up for STM, you sign up for AdPlexity. Now with all 4 different things, you can start figuring out like what to actually do, rather than just throw stuff against the wall and hope something makes money, just because it's a very expensive way of trying to figure out what campaigns work. So, all right. Thanks a lot, Ziga. I'm glad we did this. Thank you for coming on, and thanks for the discount, and thanks for the tips from my audience. And you know, look forward to seeing what happens with AdPlexity and seeing how your tool evolves.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
So, if you want to find out more information about us, check out the link below.